Hey folks, welcome to another numeracy video. In this video, we're going to be looking at pie graphs and how to actually make these pie graphs manually. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, now I know that most pie charts nowadays, if you're ever using pie charts, is that you probably will put it up in Google Sheets or Excel or any one of these software programs that can crunch data, and it actually spits the pie graph out. And even when it comes to constructing pie graphs, I mean, it can be quite a tedious task. But anyway, this video, I'm actually going to show you folks how it's done manually, even though I most likely will do it on Google Sheets or not. But we're going to be looking at favorite Avengers here. And we've got, I think, 20 people that did this little survey. And I've got 4 that's chosen: Hulk, Captain America 5, Iron Man 6, Thor 2, Black Widow 3, and so on. Now, I've already generated the little pie chart right here, pie graph as you might call it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to show you folks how it actually gets formed, right? So the way it works is that there's actually a two-step process. First, you've got to work out the percentages. Now you might notice that Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America has a percentage attached to them. How do we find this? Well, if we look at it, we've actually got Hulk is 4 out of 20, right? So 4 out of 20 is Hulk. 5 out of 20 is Captain America, 6 out of 20 is Iron Man, 2 out of 20 is Thor, and 3 out of 20 is Black Widow. Now, these numbers have been, well, let's have a look what it does. Now, what we need to do is convert these to percentage. Now, to do that, what I need to do is take each of those fractions and I need to multiply it by 100. So if I do 4 divided by 20, multiplied by 100, I am going to get 20%. And if I do 5 divided by 20 times 100, I get 25%. 6 over 20 times 100, that's giving me 30%. And Thor is 2 out of 20, it's giving me 10%. And finally, Black Widow, we've got 3 out of 20 times 100, that's going to give me 15%. Now what you can do is you can actually add up all of these numbers. So we've got 20 plus 25 plus 30 plus 10 plus 15 should equal to 100%. So as you can see, we've covered all the percentages. But inside a circle, how are we supposed to split this? And I guess this is where you need to kind of remember that angles inside a circle add up to 360 degrees. So because of that, what we're going to do is we're going to actually find 20% of 360 degrees. So if you think about it like this, so we're going to go 20%, which is 20 divided by 100 times 360. So that's going to give me an angle of 72 degrees. So what I'm doing is I almost have to do this for each one of them. So 20 out of 100 times 360 is 72 degrees. Next, I do 25 out of 100 times 360, which equals to, let's have a look, 25 out of 100 times 360 is, oh, I made a mistake with that. Let's try that again. 25 divided by 100 times 360, that's going to give me 90 degrees. Can I have to kind of space this out here? So then I've got 30%, so 30 out of 100 times 360. So let's work that out. 30 out of 100 times 360, that's going to give me 108 degrees. Then we've got 10 out of 100 times 360. That's going to give me 36 degrees. And finally, sorry about my extremely messy working, but hopefully you can kind of see what I'm trying to do there. We've got 15% of 360. So that's 15 divided by 100 times 360, and that's going to give me 54 degrees. Now comes the next part. The next part is how do we actually connect all of this? Now I'm going to bring a circle here, and I'm hoping this is a perfect circle, but that's all right. So next thing is I need to take a ruler, and I'm going to kind of put it here from the center to center. The first one I'm going to do is Captain America, because Captain America is 90 degrees, and that's kind of easy to draw. So like that, and I'm going to flip this around to 90 degrees. Now folks, remember, this is something you do with a protractor, but I don't actually have a protractor here at the moment. So then that's going to be Captain America. Then next is 72 degrees. Now, if I'm from here and I want to rotate this to 72 degrees, gonna need to keep going. There we go. That's my 72 degrees. And then what have I got? I've got 54 degrees. So from here, I want to go backwards 54, which means 90 minus 54 is 36. Ideally, I want 36. There we go. And of course, remember, this would be a lot better if you had actually done it on a what do you call it? If you have a protractor, right? So the last one I got to do is 54. No, I already did 54, which is 36, and then 54 and 36. Why is this making 90 again? Just want to check if I've done everything right. 90, 72, 108, 36. Yeah, 54 and 36. No, that's right, what I've done. I was questioning myself at one point, because 36 plus 54 is 90 degrees. So there we go. It's just another way I've done it actually here. So this is going to be Thor. 54 is Black Widow. I think I did Captain America here. That was my only mistake. So that was Captain America. This one was Hulk. And then Iron Man at 108. Now, of course, if you have a protractor, it's actually quite kind of easy to kind of draw those from the center. But of course, I have a ruler that has a weird angle thing. This is the best I can do. So as you can see, it's quite taxing in terms of trying to create a pie graph manually, which is one of the main reasons most of the time if we're working with pie graphs, we tend to do it using Excel or Google Sheets or any other graphing software. But that's pretty much how to do pie graphs manually. All right, folks, that is basically it for this video. As always, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to keep up with the latest content. Now, there should be a couple of playlists popping up here and here. Great material for revision, and as always, thank you for watching.